Hello and welcome. Now, governors on the platform of the People's Democratic Party PDP are holding their ground on acknowledging Governor Siminalayi Fubara as the party leader in Rivers State amidst the fierce struggle for control of the party's leadership structure between him and his estranged political godfather and Minister of FCT Nyesom Wike. Now, the PDP governors have also resolved to sack Ilya Umar Damagun as the acting national chairman of the party. Speaking on the leadership crisis rocking the main opposition party, Governor of Bauchi State, who doubles as the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Bala Mohammed, who addressed journalists shortly after the meeting with the party's National Working Committee, said it's an unconstitutional aberration for Damagun, who is a staunch loyalist of Wike, to remain in office. Now, the resolution was made shortly after the Umar Damagun-led NWC approved the Rivers State Congresses and postponed the crucial National Executive Committee meeting of the party from September 26 to October 24th, thereby solidifying Wike's grip on the party's internal structure. Meanwhile, so a stern warning, I should say, has actually been issued to the PDP, Wike, I should say, has actually issued a stern warning now to PDP governors to stay away from Rivers State. He even went as far as threatening to cause problems in the party structure of their respective states if they continue to support his estranged godson. In response, the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the PDP, Ibrahim Abdullahi, says the FCT minister has been summoned via a letter to appear before the disciplinary committee to explain his utterances. According to him, the PDP had been bombarded with petitions against Wike and other party members bordering on allegations of anti-party activities and sabotage against the party. Abdullahi also said comments made by the former Rivers State governor threatening, quote, putting fire in their states, in obvious reference now to PDP governors, were wrong and unacceptable. Let's discuss all of this further. I'm now being joined on the program by Diron Odeyemi, who is a PDP chieftain. He joins us from Ibadan. Also joining us from another part of Lagos now is a political affairs analyst, Wisdom Chap Jumbo. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on the program. Let me start with you, Mr. Odeyemi. You look at the role that the governors are now playing. Do you think this could probably worsen the crisis in the PDP, because now you have the governors coming out very strongly in support of the governor of Rivers State? Some people have argued that what they should be playing is to play some kind of mediating role, to mediate and resolve all of this. But they've come out strongly now in support of one side to this crisis. Do you think this could resolve the crisis that is plaguing your party, or probably worsen it?
I think the information you have is not correct. That the governors endorsed Fubara as the leaders of the party simply because if you listen to the news and if you know what is going on around the governors, you will agree with me that they are sharply divided. We have about 4 governors now on the side of Wike who are saying that Wike holds the haze in Rivers State.
Well, I only know of one. I only know of one. Sorry, I only know of one. I know the governor of your state has come out openly in support of Wike. He did say that the governor of Osun State was also on their side, but then the governor of Osun State would later issue a statement denying that.
Exactly. I can tell you that Fintri is on the side of Wike. Plateau State governor is on the side of Wike and one other. So there are 4. They are divided. Even if it is only one that is against that decision, you still take it as a division. So all the governors are not on one side. And the situation among the governors is not different from what operates in the NWC. It's not different from what is happening among the BOT. And it's not different from what is happening even among the party members. The point is, the party is sharply divided between Wike and Atiku. Fubara is just like a play chess. He is somebody that is being used at the moment just to showcase to the world that PDP is divided. And the division, you can see it plainly, is that some governors are on the side of Wike. And my argument is, how do you fight somebody who is aggrieved, who feel that there has been a kind of injustice along the line, who think the party has not observed the constitution it professed to have given to the party? And I don't think the governors, the BOT, and everybody are going through the right way to resolve this issue. They are all creating more to the crisis, as far as I am concerned. Wike is ready to wrestle the party to the ground. And the people who are fighting him are not seeing the problem ahead, because Wike is ready to fight them to finish. And I think the only way out, or the only solution which I know can solve all this problem, is personal ambition and presidential ambition coming up very soon. Because we can see the sign that Atiku is still interested in contesting or becoming the candidate.
That's true.
And Wike is of the opinion that you cannot wreck me and I will look elsewhere while you take the ticket. What you did for me, I will always do it. You do me, I do you. That's the problem. And the issue is when two elephants fight, the grass, the trees, and everybody suffers it, and that's what is happening to PDP. The solution, let Atiku come out and say, yes, I see myself as the father of the nation. I see myself as the father of the political party. I prefer the survival of the party than my personal ambition to become the president. I hands off. Then I assure you, Wike will step down.
But you know that will be very difficult for Atiku to do, because
very. I agree with you. Very difficult.
Very difficult. But let me come to you, Chap Jumbo. You look at what is going on. Do you think, just as Mr. Ademi has said, that in this case, I mean, especially the politics at the party level now, that the governor of Rivers State, the incumbent governor, is just being used as a pawn in a game of chess?
Well, DEJI, can you hear me clear, DEJI?
Yes, very well.
Okay, fantastic. I really must thank my senior brother and big brother for his comment. He was spot on the issues in the party. DEJI, I'm from Rivers State, and I'm a very active member of the PDP in Rivers State. I will tell you for free, till tomorrow, Wike remains the leader of the party in Rivers State. As for the governor, we know what started these issues from the very get-go was some people using the governor for their selfish and personal interests. Of course, that's what started the issue, first of all, in Rivers State. So, Governor Sim, the way we look at it, even to date, unfortunately, because he's inexperienced, if you allow me to say that, is why they are using him the way and manner they are. He has not come to realize he's the governor of the state at this moment. But if we look at the issues now, first of all, why we know that it's impossible for Atiku to come out and say his personal ambition should be set aside, the PDP need to realize that what started this issue was when it became, when they themselves they set aside their constitution last year and chose a candidate from the north, even though we know how the convention ended. And so those grievances from that primaries and also the 2023 election, we've not sat down as a party to genuinely and honestly address it. So because of that, that issue will continue. And as it's saying now, Wike is just saying, look, we have organized our party in Rivers State. We have done our congresses. I participated in the congresses from the ward to the local government at the state level. I was in Port Harcourt for the state congress, and I will tell you for free, it was free and fair with INEC monitoring. And what Wike is just saying, don't come and tamper with our state. Leave our state the way it is. We have organized ourselves, and let's go head on. Damagu is not the issue, if you ask me, because we believe that Damagu is handling the affairs of the party constitutionally and progressively as we see it to be. We just know that some people who have certain interests are not happy with the way things is going or things are going, and they are bent on making Damagu the issue. But if you want to remove Damagu, what does the party, the constitution say in this situation? If you want to remove Damagu, we have to go to a convention. we have to go to a convention. Why is it hard for us to go to a convention and elect a new chairman of the party if you truly want them? Damago has said he's not even happy acting as a chairman of the party at the moment because the issues are too many. But we need to head to a convention and then choose a chairman of the party. That is what some of us are leading to as a process that it should be. But if we want to do it in a kangaroo manner, what we are only going to do is to deepen the issues in the party, and it's not going to help us in any way. So Wike is not the problem. Damago is not the problem. We just have people who want to, fight their own interests ahead of 2027, who want to use the party for that too. So, but we are watching, and like my big brother said, Governor Sim, unfortunately, they are using him in front as the governors forum. They are largely divided, and the way we see it now, clearly you can see that at some point, Governor Bala Mohammed will be standing on his own because we also know he has interest in 2027 and he thinks he can use all of this to position himself. But we will not let that go. We'll be watching. Some of us will stand firmly with the Constitution and we'll look at the due process are followed to all of that. But how is all of this helping us as an opposition in the bigger picture is even my worry the most. Because if we don't set up our house, if we don't clean our house, how do we go into the next election like this? So, and again, just to state categorically, a member of that reconciliation committee, Senator Olaka Wogo, has come out to the public to say he is a member of that reconciliation committee. And as he was speaking at the time, no letter has been sent to Wike inviting him for any of what we see in the media. But we know some persons continue to push this continuously. But DEJI, all of this is not helping us as an opposition. We are not doing what we need to do as an opposition. We are not acting the way we should be active. As one of the largest parties, we are not organizing ourselves. These are the issues that we are not even paying attention to. And the interest of people, their personal interests continue to outweigh, what we should be looking at. I'm very, very worried. But just to add, in Rivers State, our house is together. We have finished the congresses. Everything is together. We have seen the list from NWC approving Mr. Chuka Emeka Aaron as the chairman of the party in the state. We have seen all of that, and we hope that nobody will tamper with it, as I think the leaders of the party in the state are ready to fight this head on if there are any challenges to that.
Let me come to you, Mr. Odemi. When you listen to the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, who doubles as the chairman of the Governors Forum, say things like, Damagun cannot continue to act as the national chairman of the party. Now, can the governors of the PDP actually remove him? Do they have the powers to actually remove him from office and probably appoint someone else? Because we know that these governors are powerful.
It is not possible. Never. It can never happen. So that is why I love when I listen to Bauchi State Governor speaking about removing the chairman or whatever. Of course, he knows the Constitution and he knows the issue. And just like my brother rightly put it, he's even an interested party. That you are the chairman of the Governors Forum, I expected a neutral role or a different role from what he's doing. He should go silently to talk to Wike. He should go silently to talk to Atiku. But the way he's going about it is like he has taken a stand. And what people are saying is, he is using it, just to popularize himself towards becoming the candidate of the party, which is not too good for the party. So there is no way. The constitution of the party does not say that. And as a matter of fact, it is only the chairman, Damagu, that can call the NWC meeting or that can fix the convention date. So if he's still having that power, that is why it is very difficult for anybody to say yes as a Governors Forum or as a NWC or as BOT, we will remove him. There is no way they can remove him. And this is why I think they are playing into Wike's hands. Because Wike is fighting a battle that he has studied the beginning, the middle, and the future. Whereas they are just fighting him according to how he is dictating the pace. And I don't see them winning this war with him. We are not saying Wike is right entirely. But the point is, you cannot continue to rescue someone who is aggrieved, who feels cheated, who believes that he has nurtured the system. And at the time he wanted to benefit from it, he just hijacked everything and he went ahead. And even at a point when he stated his demands that you cannot have a presidential candidate from the north, the chairman of the party from the north, the campaign manager from the north. Let's have the chairman from the south. Did they listen to him? This is why some of us are saying that you have wrong Wike. We are not saying Wike is right. We are not saying that the way he went about campaigning against the party or voting against the party is right. But having said that, who has that audacity immediately after the election to say yes, we want to query you? Why is it now, almost after a year, that you now realize that you have to set up a disciplinary committee? But what I think they should have done is set up a review committee to look at at the election, the outcome of the presidential election, and see the reasons why we failed, guide against it, embark on proper reconciliation, and we'll move on from there. But if you now stand on the point that yes, you have seen an enemy or you are taking Wike as an enemy, you are getting it wrong. You don't fight an aggrieved person the way you are going about it.
Wisdom, do you think your party has actually learned from the outcome of the 2023 presidential election? Because the body language we continue to get, especially from senior members of the party, those who are at the very top, people like Atiku Abubakar and quite a number of them, is that the next presidential candidate of the party will still come from the north. I mean, this we know was a big issue in 2023. And now we're also hearing that there's a likelihood of, presidential candidate from the north in the person of Atiku Abubakar, and the possibility of Obi serving as his running mate. It's still in the realm of rumors, but we know that talks are going on. Even Atiku himself has confirmed it. Obi has also confirmed that talks are going on, and there are suggestions that may happen. So we're looking at the possibility of the party still fielding a presidential candidate from the north in 2027.
Well, DeJi, have we learned from what happened to us in 2023? I doubt that the PDP has learned, unfortunately. Like my big brother said, instead of setting a review committee to look at that outcome of that election and where were the lapses to fix it, we continue this whole fight and struggle, trying to feed someone's personal interest. What were the issues in 2023? Was that Buhari had done 8 years, he was from the north, and power needed to move to the south. That was one of the major issues. But we still did not listen. It's the reason why we lost. We even lost P2B to Labour Party, and you know what the result of that election, what the outcome was. So we have not learned, because rather than set our house together, some people feel like the problem is Wike. I will also agree that Wike, we're not saying Wike is entirely right. I mean, there are some issues here and there. But of course, the main crux of the matter which he is hitting on, we support that view. We support the view that, look, power must come to the south. We must be able to create a balance, But we have not still put our house together. We are still fighting here and there. And all of these struggles here and there is what will also make us, lose again, if we are not careful, in 2027. The governor seems to be debates in front of all these issues from River State. Are you aware, as at yesterday, he has partially moved to the APP, because he had directed all the people that are interested to contest in the local government election, the kangaroo local government election in the state, that is against the law in what they are organizing. He had asked them to move to the APP in River State to contest. They did the screening for the chairman yesterday. So who are they having this struggle for in River State? For the structure of the PDP. So we have to focus. We have finished the congresses across different states. Right now, instead of all this fight, we should be putting so much effort into Edo and Ondo elections to ensure that the PDP does not lose those seats to the APC. We have, some signs in Edo that we may win, but we are not putting effort in it. We are still making it about Wike and no Wike, but we are not putting our effort into ensuring that we don't lose that state, to the APC. On those, the same thing. In the last election in Edo, it was Wike that led the party as campaign chairman for Obaseki to go and make sure that we retain, that state as a PDP state. What are we doing now? Do you see that same effort? So we either choose to make this Wike and governorship struggle, or we focus to reposition the party. We need to be able to decide what is important to us. What are the underlying issues? What are the reconciliation efforts we need to make? What are the review efforts that needs to happen in the PDP to put the house together so that we can focus? If we lose Edo election on Saturday, I'm going to blame it on those people in the governors forum and some people in the party who make these distractions to be the way it is, and nobody's going to blame Wike for it. Because when it was Wike's time to take charge, he never blamed anybody. He made sure he went to Edo State and he delivered. So now Wike is not the problem. So if we lose Saturday election in Edo State, let us know that it is not a Wike problem. It's an us problem that we have not decided to focus and reposition the party. So these are some of the issues.
Yeah.
So I don't think we've learned from 2023 failure that we had. We are still continuing in the same direction, and I fear that if we don't, recall ourselves, it might just be a very fatal failure again in 2027.
Mr. Demi, give me your thoughts on this, because it's looking like the party is still going to go to the north. I mean, it's still going to go to the north now in 2027 to pick its presidential candidate.
The moment that is done, we can as well start dancing to a losing song. There is no way we can win that election if we present a candidate from the north. Because the beginning of this crisis is due to the fact that we jettison our constitution, rotational manner of presenting a presidential candidate. If we now repeat the same mistake, it's like we have not learned anything. And there is no way we are going to win this election. I don't see it. Quite unfortunate that people who have that capability and voice to sort out these issues, they don't have that power. They are not at the top to really put their mouth where it should be and put everybody where they should be. It is these leaders that are causing this crisis, and they are not evolving any way with the way they are going about it to resolve it. That's just the simple truth. Quite unfortunate.
Quite unfortunate. Gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for coming on the program and sharing your thoughts on all of this. Thanks a lot for your time, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, we'll take a short break now. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Don't go away.
Opinions are free, facts are sacred, but truth is universal.
How, in practical terms, can we, for instance, de-escalate the tension?
When you go into public office, you must be ready to answer to the people.
We know where the enemy is. 3 places. The Lake Chad Basin, the border area between Nigeria and Cameroon, and then the Sambisa Forest.
On DEJI360, we give you a complete dose of everything. Opinion, facts, and undiluted truth.
I hardly believe what politicians say in this part of the world.
A new Nigeria is possible, a future is possible.
We delve into the issues, dissect it so that you can understand it, and use it to take action.
I don't think there's any need for any governor to look for grant for ranching.
DEJI360, dissecting the issues.